I have rushed out after work today. I've got about 2 hours of fishing. That is my allowance, my budget for this evening. I've come down to Milford to try and catch a bream. My main reason for wanting to catch a bream is because it's end of September now, and although we'll have the bream for another hopefully month or so yet, given the tides and stuff down here, I might only have 1 or 2 sessions left in me. Oh, I missed them so much when they're gone. So yeah, a quick dash down the beach. I had a couple of hours spare and I thought, well, 2 hours fishing, surely better than no hours fishing. Tactics are embarrassingly easy. I've got some flapper rigs and I've got some mackerel fillets, and I'm going to launch these into the sea. Only downside to today is it's crazy busy down here. To the right of the rocks there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 anglers, and to the left of me all around the bank as far as I can see, anglers everywhere, which is amazing to see. I'm not going to complain about that. Just a bit, you know, one of those when I got down here a little bit late, no room, so I've squeezed in just to the left of the rocks, not a part of the beach I normally fish. I know that the rocks kind of come out at me a little bit here, so if I do catch fish, it's going to have to be a case of rod high, crank them in as quick as I can, hopefully not get snagged in. I'm going to throw one rod out, and I just sort of see, I'll judge it if I get a second rod out or not. Well, I've given that a fair welly, because I've got to get it over those rocks and over far enough so when I start retrieving, I've got enough time to get the fish up and over it, hopefully. I said, you can fish in the rocks. There will be fish in the rocks. There'll be wrasse, there'll be pollack, probably a few bream. I just wasn't planning on fishing this particular spot, so I haven't really bought the right gear for doing that. Oh, hello. Fish straight away. Been in the water for I don't know how many minutes, not very many. 2 or 3 minutes. Right, this is where I've got to crank it. God, I can't believe that. Straight away. Come on, come up. Chance of obviously dropping a fish off on the way in, doing this. Cranking it in. Oh, that's banging hard. I think I've got that over the rocks now. There we go, look. 2 minutes in the water, first fish. That didn't take long, did it? Literally 2 or 3 minutes. Beautiful things. A little bit too small for dinner, that one. Going straight back. It was a slamming bite for a modestly sized bream, wasn't it? That was so quick, I have no other rig ready. Right, rather than getting the other rod ready, I'm going to get a spare rig baited up first. God, I hope it's a good session like that. If that's as fast and frenetic as that, that'd be amazing. Right, spare rig baited. I feel slightly more organised now, which probably means I won't catch enough fish. It's a beautiful tide line running, well, all the way along actually, but it's getting to me and it's going slightly further out around the rocks. It's probably only 30, 40 yards out here. I'm quite tempted to stick a longer pop-up sort of on the tide line. See if there's maybe a garfish there. Could be a gar, could be a mackerel, could be a scad. Scale down and put some sort of longer pop-ups on. Oh, there we go, look. Another bream bite. Took nearly 5 minutes, that one. Things are slowing down. Right, let's chuck this out quickly before that goes again. So I'm going to plop this further to the left away from this rod. Not very far out. Yes. On that tide line, perfect. What a cast. Quite proud of myself now. Is this one gone again? Have I missed another bite? No, that's not gone again. Whatever it was seems to have disappeared. Bring it in now, see if there's any bait left. No fish and no bait. Not a scrap of bait on any hook. Might get a little bit of elastic out and whip up a little bit. A right old mishmash of pop-ups on this rig. Got 2 oval pinks and 1 round yellow one.
You can only learn from somebody who knows what he's doing. You know?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, all right, I've got a fair dream to catch one.
Quite conscious of the rocks, so I'm going to have to, like I say, bring it in quite, rod up and bring it in quickly. Problem is, spinning them in like this is you can drop them on the way in. I think I missed it. Oh no, it's still on there. It's on there. It's only a little one. There you go.
Otherwise, when I get back, because I said, you've got to come watch this guy, he's catching. And that's what a black bream.
There you go, that's a black bream, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful fish.
There we go. Number 2 and 3 casts. Just having a nice chat with the gentleman there who's been doing a bit of lure fishing. He's been having a go for a bass. He's just going to have a little go for the mullet on the inside. Makes me realise that nice variety of fish we have almost on the one little mark here. It's fantastic. I didn't catch your name. Apologies. It was nice chatting with you. I hope you go and catch a mullet. If you do, let me know. So interestingly again, that one fish I caught, the other two hooks were completely empty. Oh, no, we went straight away there. Yes, there we go. Look. Right, just, I won't rip any mackerel up, I'll just speedily throw it on the hooks instead. Yeah, only a little one, where's the big ones? Certainly not setting any records tonight, are we, so far? There we go, this is, hopefully, if I land it, 3 fish. Oh no, no. Oh, no, I'm out. Oh, that was lucky. Snagged in, managed to pull it out. Whether the fish is still on is another matter, but no. I bumped it off on the snag. Oh, well, at least I got the rig back. Again, no bait, and that was in the water for 2 minutes tops. I am going to cast this out without whipping up, but the next one I'm definitely going to whip up. There we go, so still small baits, still basically the same size bit of mackerel as if I was just hooking on a cube, but I've just whipped it on. See what difference that makes. I don't think there's any crabs. I think it was too quick. It's too quick, you don't lose all your bait to crabs in the space of 2 minutes. So 2 things that could be happening there. It could be lots of little tiny bream nibbling away at the bait straight away. Or the other thing is it actually could be coming off on the cast or as soon as it hits the water. Sometimes if your mackerel's a little bit softer and you're giving it a bit of a ping, then sometimes you can drop baits or lose baits on the cast. Little tiny rattles. Probably not picking those up on camera because it's the tiniest little rattle. I suspect that's where my bait's going. Oh, I might be able to see that one. A little dinky, dinky, dinky. Technical term, that. Dinky, dinky, dinky. The bigger fish give a donkey donk. Little fish, dinky, dink. Really big fish obviously give a kadonk. It's one of those, if I was fishing a match, I would be scaling down. I'd be going down from a size 2 wormer down to a size 6 wormer. Figuring out these bites, catching the fish, that sort of thing. I'm freelance fishing. I don't need to catch undersized bream. I've got no interest in catching tiny bream. That's my excuse for missing all those bites. Makes me sound professional, right? I'm going to put some glow sticks on because we're losing the light already. What time is it? 10 to 7. Gosh, I'm going for nearly half an hour already. 10 to 7 and it's almost dark. Well, it's not almost dark, it's just grey and miserable, isn't it? It's a grey old overcast day. Let's get my noddy sticks. I know all you match anglers out there who know me well laugh at me when I put my tip lights on. Oh, there we go, look. Whee. That's a slightly more enthusiastic one. Give me a bit of a drop back as well. Oh yeah, I think that's on there anyway, even if it's not a giant. It's completely slack, in fact, I should bring that in. I've got a Duff glow light. Unbelievable. I'll take that back to the shop I bought it from. Never shop there again. I was getting a bad Google review. Right, I'll just bring this in anyway. Oh yeah, there's a bit of weight on there. Probably means it's 2 small ones. This is the bit I'm not enjoying. I like playing bream a little bit slowly and feeling them rattle and dance around on the rod. What I'm doing is getting them on the surface and skimming them in over those rocks. In you come. Oh, my other one's going. Oh no. What do I do? Could one of you guys come and do that for me? Right, there's Mr. Bream. It was just the one. Well, the one landed anyway. That's okay, that's bream number 3. Is it just 3? I think it's just 3, isn't it? So 3 and 4 casts, though. I'm so bad at counting. Not exactly big numbers, is it? 3 and 4. Let's chuck this one out. Again, 1 bream, 0 baits left on the other 2 hooks. Will whipping up get me an extra bream or 2 on my rig. Right, where was I going? Over that way. Is this one still going? Have I missed it? Something's still twitching away. Pretty small, whatever it is. Let's stick my singular glow stick on this breamy rod. Might help you guys see the bites a little bit better. Let's see what's having a play on this. It's probably a micro bream, isn't it? I think I missed it. That was going for quite a while, wasn't it? That gave several good bites. What kind of amateur Am I? No bait on the top hook. I don't have a spare rig baited up for that one. So let's just cut off some little thin slivers. Remember, if you're pop-up fishing and genuinely trying to pop up to lift baits off the bottom, very small little baits. And cut the flesh off the back, so it's almost just like a thin little slither of skin. Let's whip up some little bits of mackerel on this one. And then, looks like I'm gonna have to get the floodlight out. Can you still see me okay? I disappeared into the grey gloom yet? So my next cast on the pop-up rig, I will be glowing up my, or charging up my glow-in-the-dark pop-ups. I reckon I could winkle out a few scad here. Oh, nibble nibble on the right-hand rod, if you can still see it. Genuinely a nibble nibble though. A dinky dinky, sorry. Just for continuity purposes. Oh, that was a dinky donkey, so kind of halfway, wasn't it? It was enthusiastic. A small fish giving it its all. Good on it. If you could just attract your mum and dad, well, that'd be awesome. It's a Wannabung Bream night. It's still warm, and I've got a hoodie and my leggings on. Don't really know why I've got my leggings on, don't need them, but there we go. Tail end of, well, it's not a tail end of summer at all, summer's over, it's autumn now, isn't it? Clutching the stores. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, it's a Bream-a-bung session, which I love. I love these sorts of things. Make the most of them. Get out in the next few weeks and enjoy this, because before too long, we'll all be moaning that it's a whiting-a-bung session. I'd love to be up on the bend where I normally fish up there. I bet that's fishing really well. See if it twitches at all. Yeah, there we go. I think it's probably on there. I'm going to leave it on there. Hopefully that whipped on bait gives me a chance of getting a double shot or even a triple shot. So whilst that's going and hopefully attracting other fish, I'm going to get the light out. Daylight again. Right, still twitching away, so I'm going to bring this in. A little bit of weight. I'd like to say they're getting bigger, but they're not. Peas in the pod. Right. Oh, straight away. Just put that down, picked up my fish to unhook. I'm going to put that back in the bucket of water. He's quite happy in there swimming around. I should get some more bait on this rig that I've just tangled up. There's only a little twitch, but it's a sign of life straight away. God, I mean, there's tiny scraps of bit of skin left on the hook. I reckon there's just lots of little bream out there. That was quite heavily whipped up. Right, oh, both rods going. Both rods going now. Just managed to get bait back on that one. That's gone completely slack. The left-hand one, don't know if you can see that, I haven't got tip light, have I? Just, you know, I bought a duff one off a dodgy shop. Yeah, a little something on there. What do you reckon, scad? Could be a little bream. They will come right off the bottom and chase pop-ups up. Hopefully this one's far enough to the left to not snag over those rocks. Oh, well, whatever it was, just woke up a little bit. Feels a bit mackerel-y. Oh, yeah, it's got to be a mackerel, surely. No, it's not a mackerel in the slightest bit. So what did I guess on that cast? I guessed bream bite, and then it felt like a mackerel. And after all that, what was the one thing I didn't say? A pollack. There we go. A pollack. Have I caught a pollack on camera yet? I'm not entirely sure if I have. Great big bottom lip protruding past the top lip, curving the lateral line there. A couple of good ID points on a pollack. Lovely fish, quite good scrap. I'll stick it back. Quickly rebait that one before I bring that other bream rod in. Can't see a thing I'm doing over there. Get my headlight out. Now, whilst I've got my headlight on, let's glow these pop-ups up. Should get my UV torch out really. Much better way of doing this. There we go. See if there's a scad around, shall we? This one still seems to be nodding. Been nodding for quite a while, so let's see if we can get that one in. Just small again. Come on, big breams. Interesting, I haven't managed to catch more than a one at a time. Oh, that left rod's bouncing around straight away. And it's dropped me slack. Yep, single shot of bream. And guess what? It's exactly the same size as all the other ones I've been catching. Okay, that's back in the water. Now, this is completely slack. Let's wind down on that, see if there's anything on there still, which there is. Come on, what we're calling this time, guys? I called mackerel, scad, bream. I called everything other than what it was last time. So should we go with tuna? I glowed up my pop-ups. I said I'm going to catch a scad, so let's be confident in the fact that it could be a scad. It's unbelievable. Doesn't matter what I say it's going to be something completely different. So now we have a gurnard. I'd have been very excited if it was a red or a grey. Mr. Bernard. Whee, steady on, son. Whoa. Doesn't want to pose for the photo. Let's put it in the bucket. Oh, blimey, look at that. Did you see it? Was my big head in the way? There we go, look. There we go. Oh, oh no. Oh. Fiddlesticks. Let me just turn this off. Well, it's going to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? Okay, when you're snagged in, resist, let me just let a bit of line up for this demonstration. Resist the urge to do this, with your rod, okay? You're just not achieving anything other than risking breaking your rod. Wind down, give slow sort of steady pull. I normally give a slow steady pull with a slight angle, about 45 degrees, don't go any higher than that. If still no, point the rod straight at the snag, hold the rod well away from your body, and then just sort of give it a slow, steady pull. Just sort of walking back. It's well away from my body so that if it does suddenly ping at me, oh, it moved then, oh, excited. Yeah, so if it does suddenly ping at me, it's going past my body, not at me. And look away as well. Oh, I got it out. Well, that's a stroke of luck, isn't it? No, it's not. Straight in again. Oh, good gracious. No, it's out. Follow me for all expert advice. I've definitely lost the fish, but at least I didn't lose my rig. Right, where's it go? Over there. I just looked around when I cast and I thought, oh, I've gone slack. My rig's not in the water, is it? It's just hanging there. I'm going to chop my pop-up back out. That's a couple of different species have been enjoyable, isn't it? So let's do those little tiny scraps of bait. Let's give it a twitchy twitch on the poppity pop-ups. See if that induces it. Oh, right hand one just had a tiny nibble. Not even a dinky dink, that one, was it? It was a dip. So that's as close as I got to a dinky. It's just like quivering. Look at that. Ding, ding, ding. Tiny little quivers. I think there's some micro bream out there. I'm going to bring the bream rod in. I don't think there's anything on there, but it's been minutely rattling around for quite a while, so I doubt there's very much bait left at all. I think when there's the number of fish around like there are tonight, I don't think there's any point in sitting on an empty rig for too long. I think I made the right call there, guys. Scraps of bait elastic and skin is about all that's left on that. It's official, this was the worst scad rig ever. So to go with my scad pollack and my scad gurnard, I now have a scad micro bream. That tiny little thing probably does explain where all my bait's been going all evening. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I caught a bream. Far bigger than all the other breams I've caught tonight, isn't it? No, you're right, it's not. It's exactly the same size. All peas in the pod tonight. I just feel I was one or two big fish away from a little red letter session there. Don't get me wrong, thoroughly enjoyed it. But a couple of biggies would have been incredible. I've technically still got another probably 15-20 minutes. Tide has stopped, so I'm gonna beat a hasty retreat. I'm gonna bring those two in, pack up, get home, get some brownie points for getting home early. And you know what? I've thoroughly enjoyed that. It's just under 2 hours after work. It's done exactly what I wanted it to do. whiled away the stresses of my working day. I've got a bucket load of fish, different species as well, which is nice, and I've really enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. Get out here before it turns into winter, guys. There's still some amazing fishing to be had. I hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed my session. It's been a great fun little short, sharp session, thoroughly enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button, it does mean a lot to me. And if you want to hit that subscribe button too, I might even love you forever, that'd be wonderful. But until the next time, guys, I shall see you later. Thank you.